The ViPi project basically has as focus to help people with disabilities to get better understanding of ICT and start from the basic level. So we actually help people with disabilities to understand what is ICT, what is a computer built of, to understand what are the components of a computer, and next actually to give them, to empower them when they, for example, want to look for a job, that they know, okay, there will be ICT skills that are required, but we want to actually give them the basic ICT skills, so that when they come to an office, that it's not like, oh, a computer, I don't know how to use it. And that's what we want to do in the ViPi project. It's a project that is running for 3 years, started in 2011. And within the project, we're going, on the one hand, we're going to create a curriculum for basic ICT skills training. On the other hand, we're also going to create a mobile application that makes use of social networks, because we believe that if people think something is good, they want to share it with their friends. Within the project, we're also going to launch a platform. The platform itself will contain a complete repository of apps, applications, documents, reference to interesting websites, reference to games that help or that can help people to better grasp the basic ICT skills. In terms of social networking and the networking tools, we also have integrated the community in there. So within the community, we again want to help people to share their experience. On the one hand, we will have the end user beneficiary, people with disabilities. On the other hand, we will also have the trainers. Because there might be trainers that say, hey, this is interesting, what we have done in, for example, in Belgium, and this might be interesting, for example, what people would like to do in Greece. So we have kind of integrated everything. A curriculum, platform where people can find the different learning objects, because that's what we call them. And then at the same time, we have provided an integrated social environment. The criteria that we have used to make the selections of all these kind of, let's say, outcomes, because that's what we want to do in the project, was first of all, we wanted it to be free. We do not want, when you create something with tax-based money, that people in the end also have to pay for it. We believe this is not a good usage of funds. So we have created the platform using open source technology. The platform obviously will be fully free to be used. The applications that we are creating are based on the Android platform. Again, those applications will be provided for free. The social network environment, again there we made use of an open source environment, will be provided for free. And there is also a learning environment where we can help trainers as well as beneficiaries to understand better the curriculum, but also be helped with the videos, with pictures, you name it. Again, we use open source software for that, again for free. So in the end, we will have a curriculum which will be created on a Creative Commons license agreement, which basically means we created a curriculum, but we don't claim that we are the best in the world. So for example, you take over the curriculum and you say, I want to improve this, I want to extend this. You're free to do it. You can base yourself on what we have created and you can extend it. The only thing we ask is, please inform us back on what you have done, so that we can integrate that again later on in an updated version and provide it again to the community. Now, contrary to what many people believe, social media has proven to be an excellent communication mean for the people with disabilities, because many of the people with disabilities actually are stuck at home. They're not flexible, they cannot travel around like we do to go to meetings, etc. And social media has proven to be something that people, they can easily share information. So within the project, for example, whatever we have done, for example, if you organize surveys, etc., we have extensively used social media. We know exactly what are the big groups on Facebook, for example. We have used Twitter extensively. We've also used platforms like SlideShare extensively. Not so really to promote the project itself, but to reach out to the beneficiaries. And that has proved to be quite successful, especially if you look at the survey contributions that we got from all over Europe. So I think it's a good practice that we want to continue doing also in future in other projects. Basically, when we wrote the proposal, we knew that we wanted to extensively use social media. The reason is very simple. Some of the companies that participate in the project are making their business out of that. For example, my company is focusing on providing social media support to big companies in Belgium. We also provided social media support, for example, when a conference is organized. We have a unit within our company that provides complete coverage of events using all kinds of social media. So that was set out from the very beginning in the proposal. We have extended that, of course, at the very beginning of the project, and we keep on using it without having actually any doubt whether it is successful or not, because we know from our own business that it works quite well. And we have seen when we do it in the project box as well, so why not? When we decided to go for the social media, in terms of budget impact, I would say it was zero, because things are already on the market already, and they don't cost money. There might be the objection that when you go to Facebook you share information, etc., etc. Okay, that's the pro and the con of using applications like Facebook or Twitter. But budget-wise, no, we didn't foresee anything, because it's free tools that are available, so why claiming money for that now? When we started the initial communication, in some countries that worked very well. For example, in the project we have partners from Lithuania, we have partners from Greece, we have partners from Cyprus, we have partners from Belgium, of course. But what we saw in some countries, the use of, for example, social media in disseminating works pretty well. For example, our contractor is based in the UK. So in the UK, we see a lot of interaction going on the social media level, even in Belgium. In other countries, on the other hand, like Lithuania, like Cyprus, that was much, much less. While in other countries like Greece, we were surprised, because there you have that big community of people with disabilities. While they are not partner in the project, what we have done, we work already together with a certain disability organization in Greece, and we have succeeded actually to reach out through their own social media channels to reach the community. So we keep on doing that. So it's something like a progress. You first have an idea how you can work it out. You go in project meeting, you discuss, etc. We also have, for example, end user communities in every country where we talk with them, and they say, look, we have these channels, you could use them. And this is something that grows throughout the project as it progresses. Working in a project with different partners from different countries, everyone has his kind of responsibility. Some partners lead a work package, some partners have to contribute to a work package. We have decided from the very beginning actually, and that was a common agreement, that communication will be done together. There's a leader in the work package that makes the first outline, but then actually everyone contributes to it. For example, we have our own Facebook page. Everyone has admin rights, so everyone can contribute, can post, etc. We believe this is a better way, because suppose that you're responsible for posting things on Facebook or on Twitter. Then it means everyone has to send it to you. And that makes it delays and etc. So we have that interaction whereby partners now, they can decide that they have something interesting that they want to share with people, they can post it. And that's what we do also with the website. We have the website in various languages so that people, whenever there is an interesting article, they can provide it and it's being published. So it works like that. In the project itself, we have a number of partners that has very specific expertise. One of the partners is experienced in SEO and social media. One of the other partners is specialized in mobile applications. Again, integrate the social media aspect. Another partner is specialized in creating mobile games. And other partners are very well connected with the disability groups. And those disability groups, as we have seen, already use extensively social media. So again, it is like that patchwork of things you put together. You have a project with different cultures, different backgrounds, but they were really selected because they had specific expertise that we could bring together. So it's like a synergy that you create. So is just one having that knowledge? No, we have started sharing and people start learning from each other.